Hi, Days fans. It's Wednesday, May 13th, and we just got finished watching Days. And let's start with Rafe. Couple of things here. Very nice of him to take care of Dr. Baker and save his ass on the dock. But we're a little worried. And here's what we're worried about. If Dr. Baker gets killed by those thugs, Sammy's going to think it's him.
Yes.
And that's not going to be good.
She's going to be like, oh, is that what you meant by taking care of it? Because the only reason I'm not with EJ is because he's an a-hole, so you kind of got to not be an a-hole for me to be with you.
Yeah, she doesn't put up with that crap.
No.
Killing people and, beating them up just for your own.
Well, I don't care. If JB wants to come home and be like, yeah, I killed some guy, I'm okay with that, honey, if you had a good reason. What's
a good reason?
I don't know. Like, with that story you always talk about somebody stealing your parking spot.
Yeah.
You wanted to kill him. I support you, honey. I think it'll give you closure.
Okay. So.
Who is this new actor, Wes Ramsey? We were all kind of led on to believe that this gardener dude, Wes Ramsey, was going to be playing Eric Brady.
I guess that's still possible, but.
I think it's totally possible. They're always doing crazy crap. Remember when, Mike Horton was the one that was behind Marlena going, all devil crazy? Because something was going to happen to Jeremy and Robin or whatever.
But wouldn't he be recognized?
The only person who has seen him... Okay, so Philip...
Wait a second. Isn't he... If he was Sammy's twin?
Yeah, I'm thinking Stephanie would recognize him.
Aren't Sammy and Stephanie cousins?
First cousins. And...
So isn't that a cousin? If they're twins?
Yeah, first
I'm
cousins.
sure Stephanie knows her own goddamn cousins.
Yeah, I'm just saying this kind of crap happens. And also, I think Victor would remember Eric, because Eric was involved with Nicole, who Victor freaking married, so I think he might remember him.
Yeah, I just think he's a mole. The theories months ago that he was coming back as Eric were wrong, but at least we got the fact.
I still think it's a possibility.
So let's talk about your other crazy theories.
Well, but keeping on the gardener...
Are you ready for this?
No, well, I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later.
Which one? The first one?
Either one of them. I'm still talking about the gardener right now.
The gardener.
People keep writing in that he's going to kidnap Stephanie. I don't know if people have this ahead of time or what, but it does look like that, because now he's accidentally drugging Philip.
Yeah, so he can kidnap Stephanie very easily.
Now, I'm going to tell you, if I'm living in some guy's house and there's guards everywhere, I'm going to be a little apprehensive. And then this freaking gardener guy comes up with a glass of lemonade.
Yeah.
First of all, after 6 o'clock, I'm not drinking any goddamn lemonade. I just got engaged that day.
You'll be drinking this.
Lemonade. And then Philip's like, oh, is that yours? Why do you people... Well, he just had physical therapy and was shot and all that, but... Oh, by the way to get it on after you just had a freaking open chest wound.
What, about 3 or 4 days ago?
I know.
And he's already sexually active?
I'm sure that was doctor-directed.
Those are some awesome doctors on Days.
So this gardener's kind of a little bit of a weakling. He's like, oh, well, I don't mind spying on my family.
He's a pussy! You practically told him you're a goddamn spy. You want to be a Demira? Step up to the plate, buddy!
And it's like, I don't really mind spying and causing all kinds of trouble. But
that's girly!
I don't want to be the one to actually cause any thug or...
Yeah.
I'm not a killer, I'm not thug. Whatever. You don't play with the big boys, you gotta do this stuff.
I love how they mention the economy almost every single episode.
Oh, I know.
Just trying to be current, trying to be staying,
We've got some
mention the times. Yeah, even for spies, the economy sucks. So.
The economy, I just heard today, is affecting zoos, which hurts me because I go to the zoo once a week with the kids, and I just hope that the zoo animals aren't getting penalized from the economy.
I don't think so.
Little zoo creatures. Donate to your zoo today, people.
Yeah. Can we get to your crazy theories?
I think there's a remote possibility that Dr. Baker might be Rafe's daddy. Because Rafe was getting all indignant like, oh, you got a gambling problem. That's an addiction. We're supposed to be sorry for you. So first thought that went through my head was like, oh, his dad was a gambler. And I'm like, oh, why not just go for it? Why not be Dr. Baker that is his father?
I wish I could put pictures of both of them on the screen right now, and you could see that there is absolutely nothing in each of those pools. There's no way.
It doesn't work like that. Frigging Brandon, who was Sammy's lover, he grew up thinking he was born to two Caucasian people, and he is so obviously not 100% Caucasian. And then it turns out he's Abe, like the blackest guy on freaking Days of Our Lives, his kid. And I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what race you are at all on Days. You could always be the father of somebody's child. Everybody is a rainbow in Days.
I agree. No, I agree. Anything is possible on Days. That's my motto.
So anywho, when people are really, really angry at each other, which he was starting to seem like he was like mad beyond the whole like. I mean, so far as Rafe knows, this man delivered grace and didn't do anything wrong. He's all like attitude with him. Because he's going to be his daddy. Because when people hate each other on Days, it's because their mother, daughter, father, son, something or another. Siblings, whatever. And I also think that there's a very distinct possibility that Stefano is faking being in this diabetic coma. Because
I don't think
EJ did that whole song and dance yesterday about being 3 steps ahead and this and that. And when he talked to the gardener, he said, come right away. Someone's life could be in danger. He didn't, or could be on the line. He didn't say, my dad's gonna freaking die if you get here, don't get here. So that could be with a clue.
But the nurse, unless she's a double agent.
The nurse could be working for the Demirs just like the gardener. And also, I think that Stefano faking his illness is how he's staying 3 steps ahead. He's not letting his opponent know. And that's going to get the Kiriakis family all like, oh, we think we got the upper hand, we can get careless, and then the Demirs are going to strike.
Not bad. Not bad.
So you like the scenes with the 2 babies?
It's not that I like the scenes. I think it's amazing that they are able to film a scene with 2 baby actors and 2 moms, and it doesn't take all day long. I mean, that is just amazing. Where do they get these babies that are so like docile and
My
never
quote of
cry?
the day is that from Days of Our Lives, it was yesterday when we took our little 1-year-old to her little ballet test that you're supposed to be 2 for. She'll be 2 at the end of the month. But she's such a little diva. I don't know where she gets this diva from. I was never like that. And she's like doing her own thing, doing her ballet, and Jamie says, why is it always our kid? That's the quote of the day. Why is it always our kid? Because our children are free spirits.
Yeah, they would not make good child actors.
No, they are amazing, very amazing in a lot of different ways, but doing exactly what they're told, not their strong point.
Yeah.
But,
So, what's in the previews? Nothing too...
What was the previews?
Philip drinks the lemonade and passes out.
What else was in the preview?
So he's, they're gonna kidnap Stephanie. That's pretty obvious.
Nicole, you better get a friggin' bodyguard for Dr. Baker, because if anything happens to him, that letter's going out.
Yeah. Alright, we better wrap it up.
Alright, the couple that watches Days together.
Stays together.